Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Drive-Thru Plays. Today we're going to play through Reiner Knizia's Razzia. If you're familiar with the game of Raw, it is basically the same game. There are some differences. Now, the original print game was a card game. Basically, the distribution of the various cards or tiles as it was in Raw is a little bit different, not a big deal. But in this game, there are no like disaster tiles that will blow up, monuments and different civilization tiles and things. So all of the negativity has been removed. But for the most part, the game plays out pretty much the same. So let's take a look at the iOS implementation here. It's got a decent tutorial. I don't know how useful it would be if you didn't know how to play Raw. Raw is a game for some reason, at least for me and some folks I played it with, it's a little bit hard to get into because you have so many different ways to score. But let's go ahead and jump into a game. I'll kind of explain it as we go. I've already played through this, and I did beat the medium difficulty relatively easily. So let's play against hard, and then I can lose on camera for everybody. So we'll go ahead and start the game here and play. And then so what's going to happen here is each player, I'm John down here, each player has different checks, and so we're going to be dealing cards off this deck and basically be bidding for them in an auction. But instead of normal games where you have an auction, I bid 4, you bid 8, I bid 10, these are fixed amounts that you can bid on. So everybody's randomly given these at the beginning of the game, and there's a specific distribution based on the number of players. Everybody has some low ones and some higher ones. And you're trying to collect these different cards in trying to make sets. So if we take a look at this card here, we can see it's a car, and it's part of the car and driver set. So you're trying to collect a bunch of cars and drivers. We can see that here. So here's the driver. You've also got various businesses that you're trying to collect, so real estate, film, nightclubs, restaurants and things. You're trying to get those. You're also trying to get trinkets, sort of like loot, if you will. You want to get sets of those. You've also got your bodyguards here, and all of these kind of work in combination with each other. So it's sort of like a Texas Hold'em kind of flop idea, and you're trying to figure out when to sort of go in. The other thing that's going to happen is you have these police cards here, and you can see it says 0 to 7. So the game's basically played over 3 rounds, and either a round's going to end once everybody's used up all of their checks, or 7 policemen have been dealt out, and then we're going to play a second and then a third round. When a police card is flopped out, we're going to auction everything that is out here. So right now we've got a car. I'm not going to call an auction. You can basically reveal a card or call an auction. So I'm just going to go ahead and reveal a card. And then so we've got a bodyguard come out, another bodyguard, and then Sophia decided to flop a card here. So now if I want, I could call an auction. When you flop a police card though, that's going to force an auction, and everybody, you don't have to bid, but you've got sort of a ticking timer here. So once that 7th police card is shown, that's going to end the round. So that's another way. I'm going to go ahead and auction these. I like to call Raw, as it were, or Razzia a lot early. So we've got a trinket, we've got 2 bodyguards, and we have a car. Now, the way that you score these different types, I'll kind of explain these as they come out. At the end of each round, you want at least 1 trinket, or you're going to lose 5 points. And at the end of each round, you're going to look at the number of bodyguards. Whoever has the most bodyguards is going to win 5 points. Whoever has the least is going to lose 2, I believe. Let's take a look here. Yeah. Most is 5, least is 2. If you're somewhere in between, it's just 0 points. So I'm going to go ahead and auction this. And so I'm going to be last to bid. If everybody else passes, I still have to bid. Okay, so they all outbid me. So I didn't even get a chance to bid because she had the 13,000. And she bid that, and I had nothing higher than that. So what happens is she puts her 13,000 in the general supply here. She took the token that was there, which was the 1,000, and basically think of this as being flopped down. She can't use this to bid anymore. So she's only got 3 checks left to bid. So now this is kind of nice to go and grab this 13,000 maybe for the next round. So I could get a bodyguard here and another business. I'm going to go ahead and just see what else we got here. Reveal a card. So driver. So there he flipped up a police officer, so we've got 1 out of the 7 now. Forced an auction. I'm going to go ahead and bid on this. Sophia up here actually bid her 5,000. I'm just going to go ahead and bid my 6. And so that's going to just force this guy to either pass or bid. So he passed. I won these cards here. So now it's back to me. I can take a look at what I've got in more detail. So I can see I've got the bodyguard, one business, and the drivers. So I'll explain what the businesses and the drivers do here in a second. So we're going to reveal these. Another police, so this forces a bid. You can see they both passed. I'm going to pass. So we're just going to keep drawing cards. But now we have two policemen. So it kind of gets to sort of a tense moment as you start drawing more and more police cards. You want to try to get in and win as much as you can before that seventh comes in. It kind of raids the mafia room here and stuff. So now we've got, let's see, a couple of more businesses. I've got one business already and a trinket. Remember, I need a trinket because I don't want to lose those 5 points. Now, if you have 3 different trinkets at the end of the round, you're actually going to get 5 points. So I'm going to go ahead and call an auction on this one. He's going to bid 7. He's going to pass. So I've got to win it with my 9. Do I really want to do that? We've only got 2 of these left. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to pass. So he's going to win that. So they're starting to lose checks here. Another business, another leader. Nobody else has a, not a leader, I'm sorry, a bodyguard. He's got 2. I'm going to go ahead and auction this. Maybe I can try to get it for 3,000 if nobody wants it. Pass. 2,000. Okay, I can win this with the 3. And I will get a 7,000 there. So I'll bid. Yeah, 3,000. There we go. Alright. Another business. Another business. That would be nice for me. I'm going to go ahead and reveal though. Let's see what we got. Now driver. I'll talk about the drivers here in a second. Drivers are interesting. So if we look at these, you can see these have an X, and then these cars don't have an X. So as you collect these, at the end of each round, you're going to get 1 point for each car. But you're not going to get any points for the cars unless you have at least 1 driver. But you're going to lose the drivers every round. So it's possible to collect these up, but you need at least 1 driver to even worry about scoring the cars. So right now I've got 1 driver. There's 2 drivers out. I don't have any cars, but I am still going to score points for those. I'll be able to collect 2 businesses. Now the businesses you score at the end of the game. You get basically 1 point per business up to 7. You can see there's 7 different businesses possible. If you get all 7, you get 10 points. If you collect multiples of a business, if you have 3 of a business, you get 5 points. If you have 4 of a business, you'll get 10 points. So I believe this is probably the main difference in the distribution between Raw and Razzia. I think. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to. I'm going to bid. Screw it. Let's bid on that. And I'll bid the 9. See if I get it. Yep. Okay, I got it. Oh, I got an achievement. Whoopie-doo. I got a ton of achievements already. So just hand out achievements like candy here. So let's reveal a card. There's no cards. Let's see. We've only got 2 policemen. Got a trinket. I don't have any trinkets. I need that. This is a nice one here. It's 12. I'm definitely going to get this. I think I'm going to go ahead and bid this. Now I'll be out of the round. We can watch the computer play for a minute. I'm going to auction that. Yeah, I'm taking it. Sorry. Bid. So I've got 3 leaders now. I keep calling them leaders, bodyguards. Now see, she might tie me, but I'm not in any danger of having the least. But these guys are going to kind of run through. I want them to keep drawing police cards to get this number ticked up so they don't sit here and just kind of milk off all of these cards. Now there is a maximum number of 7 cards that can be available at any time. If you have 7 here in the middle, that'll also trigger an auction. So come on, policeman. There we go. There's 4. So she's going to bid that. So she's ahead of me now. That stinks, because I've only got 3. So I'm basically getting 0 points at the end, because remember, whoever has the most gets 5. Whoever has the least, which is going to be Stefan over here. Oh, he's got 2 now. Now I want a policeman. See, they've got 6 already. Boom. So that'll end it. You don't get an auction after the 7th. So it's going to walk through and score the round for us. So nobody had any thief cards. Thief cards are worth 2 points at the end of the round. But if you have a thief card, you can actually, instead of revealing a new card, you can play a thief card and steal a card in the middle. But nobody had any of those. So we'll go to the next one. So we're going to look at the leaders here. The bodyguards. Jeez. Sophia had the most bodyguards with 5. Stefan had the least, -2. I was in between, so I don't get any. And then we're going to look at the cars and drivers. So we're just going to score 3 points. Remember, you want to combine the cars and the drivers. So Sophia's in the lead here with 8. I'm in 3. And then we have the trinkets. So we each had a trinket, so we didn't lose points. But Stefan had 3 different trinkets. You can see that there. So he actually got a little bonus there. So now I'm in last. Great. I knew I was going to lose. Alright, so there's the total score. And the game does actually keep track, sort of the score. I'm not sure what they're basing this number on just quite yet. I think it's trying to calculate some of the end game and stuff automatically for you. I'm not sure, but I ignore it because it's going to throw me off, so I'm going to reveal that. Another business. Ooh, that's nice for me. See, because if I get 3 of a kind of those businesses, that's going to be an extra 5 points, and I'll have 2 there. And that's a nice check to take, because remember, when you take the check here and bid, if you win, you get that check back into your supply. Can't use it. You can use it for the next round. This is a high value amount, which will be nice. It'll give me some muscle on the auction. Now at the end of the game, you're going to total up all the checks that you end up with. Whoever has the most value of those checks will get 5 points. Whoever has the least will get -5. So there's a lot to you can see there's a lot to kind of take in as far as the different valuations of all the different things here. Screw it, I'm going to auction. He's going to bid 4. She's going to pass. So I can get this with my 7. Yeah, oh, I might as well do it. 7. Alright, that's mine. Alright, some cars. I don't have any cars and drivers. There's a police. He's going to bid 2 on that. I'm going to let him have that. He's got a lot of cars and stuff already, so he's going to score 4 points at least this round. Now here's your thief here. And another business. I'm going to go ahead and auction that, try to get it cheap, because I like that thief. Yeah, I can get it. She only bid her 1,000. I'm going to go ahead and bid my 3. Alright. So we're at 2 police. I'm going to go ahead and pass on nothing. And this I could use now. See, I can use that thief. This will be 2 points at the end of the round if I don't use it. But if I use the thief, I can just take any card there. But I don't really want this car. So, another police. See, sometimes the police come out quickly. Sometimes it takes a while. So I can use this thief now to get a trinket, prevent myself from losing points at least. I can maybe steal that that business. I might steal that business because I'm doing pretty good shape here. I've got a 3 of a kind there. I'll have my 6th business. That's tough. Or do I get the trinket and prevent myself from losing points? I could auction. I don't really feel like auction. I'll tell you, I'm going to use the thief. And we're going to steal the business because I'm kind of going the end game bonus. These are all end game points pretty much. Here we go. So there's 2 trinkets, another bodyguard, which will make me tied with Sophia. Let's throw that up. I don't want that getting any better. See, I can get that for 9. Yeah, I will totally get that for 9 because I've got the 13, which is the highest. So I can still hold out for something really special. Another bodyguard, another car. I can just keep revealing because whatever I'm going to get. See, now they're going to try to call auctions a lot because they can see I'm in a position of having to spend my last check and a really valuable check. So now they're going to try to call auctions quickly on smaller amounts of cards and use their cheap checks to get those. Now she's going to get, man, I don't want her getting that, but I'm going to pass. I think I can get more points. Okay, so he got him. That's fine. That's good. So now we all have 4 bodyguards. I'm going to reveal a card. I don't need another trinket right now. Now we're at 4 policemen. Go ahead and pass on that auction. He's going to see. He's going to get. Now he's down to his last check. Another trinket. Reveal a card. That will give me some bonus points. Another trinket. Now I think you max out at 3. Oh no, you know, 4 different trinkets scores 10 points. 5 different scores 15. I don't think that ever happens in Raw. Gosh, I can't remember. It's pretty rare to get more than 3. That'll be me 4. I may have to bid on that. And it'll put me at... Alright, it's a gamble. I'm going to bid. I get them to bid at least. Oh, I just got it. Okay, so I'm going to watch them play for a bit. Unfortunately, I handed them a 13. I'm really low on the checks going into the last round. Not the end of the world, because I can be really aggressive with my auction calling. Oh, see, I got really lucky there. They just drew through a lot of police cards. So, no thieves. I used my thief. Let's see. Now these are the most bodyguards. So now I had the most. I got very, very lucky there. I had 5. They were both tied for the least, so they each got the penalty there. Good for me. Now we got the cars. Stefan was really working those car points. He got 6. None of us got anything. And then I really got some nice bonus there for having 4 different trinkets for 10 points. Very good. And so we'll take a look there. So it looks like I am now in the lead. Whoopity-doo. But now it says I have 24 points. I don't know what that means. Okay. So we got a police guy. Yeah, pass. So we're already at 1 policeman. So this is the last round here. So we don't want that 7th policeman coming up. Now there's 2. Look at that. One out right after the next. Now we're starting to build up some tension here. Go ahead and pass. Okay, a trinket. I don't really want that 1,000. I'm just going to pass. So making a bid on that? Alright, nobody bid on that. A thief. I like the thief. There's a business. I already have that business though. I will auction that. Try to get it cheap. Nope. Nope. Oh, I gotta pay my 11, huh? You guys are playing dirty pool here. I will make her use that 10. So I will pass. Alright. Look, 4 police already. This could be over quick. I'll pass. So she's now tied me on the bodyguards. I will reveal a card. Another business. She thieved it. You see that? She took that. Now that she's at 6. It's a real card. Car. He called an auction. He really wants that car. And he doesn't want to be last in the bodyguards, probably. He's a computer. I don't know what he wants in life, but I'll pass. Yeah, he gets it cheap. Okay, there's a business. I'm going to go ahead and auction that. Yep, let's get it cheap. And I'm going to upgrade my check. See, now I have the 4,000. That's going to hopefully... Oh yeah, I want that. I want both of those. Because that will give me my 7th. And that'll be 10 points. And then this guy will put me into my 3rd of that business. What is that business? Oh, film. Of course. Because everybody knows Clint Eastwood was involved with the mafia. Alright, auction. Oh, you all passed? You guys are silly. You're gonna give me that for 3,000. I thought I was playing the hard. Oh, there we go. 2 achievements. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. So we're at 5 out of 7 police cards here. We're getting to the end. This could be over very quickly if we're not careful. Yeah, just a car. Another one of those. A trinket. I need that trinket. I'm gonna auction that off. He's gonna bid 9. I got a bid for that. I don't want to lose any points. And I got a couple points there from the cars and drivers as well. Another business. That's a lot of points there, because that's going to bump me up into another 5 points. And another driver. I got to auction it. Yeah, I'm not going to get it though. All I had was my 5,000 left. And more cars. He's going to get a lot of cars. I would like to take these cars from you, or make you pay for them. Oh, I got it. All right, so now we're just going to ride the roller coaster here. Here we go. One more police card. Come on. One more police card. Lots of trinkets. Dang it. Now we're both going to lose points on the bodyguards. Okay, now it's cheating. Stop cheating. There we go. End the game. So that was the last police card to come out. We're going to total up the score for the 3rd round here. So no thieves. I'm going to lose points. Yeah, Sophia gets the most bodyguards. I have the least, so I lose 2. Let's see here. Now we're doing the cars and drivers. I actually scored 5. Stefan got 6. I caught up a little bit there. And then the trinkets, I didn't lose the points, but Stefan did. He didn't get any trinkets. Sophia got a nice bonus for 3 different trinkets. And now we're doing the end of game columns. We didn't do these in the other rounds. So now we're looking at all of the different businesses. So Sophia had 2. Me and Stefan had one of each, so we each got 10. So he's basically you get one per, and then if you hit that 7th one, you get 10 instead. Now we're going to look at our sets of businesses. Oh, I was the only one with sets. So I had 2 sets for 5 points each. If you have a set of 4, those are worth 10 points each. That's really going to help me quite a bit. Then we're going to see who had the most checks, most money worth of checks. I had the least, so I lost 5. And then Stefan gained 5. But I still made the most points that round, so I should have won. There we go. So John wins again. I think I beat them even worse playing on hard. Well, maybe the AI is not so great. I have played Raw like a million times, so on the iPad app and in person. So that is Razzia, and it's going to give us our scores there. Oh, more achievements. Okay. So that's how you play. Hopefully it's not too overwhelming. There's a lot of ways to score points, but once you kind of get the hang of it, you kind of get the idea of the flop of the cards that come out in the middle, and you kind of see what types of scoring patterns everybody's going for. Like I said, there is no negative tiles in the original game. Obviously there's like tiles that will blow up your trinkets, blow up your businesses in a sense. They're called monuments and civilization cards in Raw. But those aren't in here. I really I think I may like this better than Raw. I'd have to probably play this several more times. Because when those devastation tiles come out, it kind of just gears that auction towards one player or maybe 1 or 2 players, and then you're like, well, I don't care about that auction because I'm going for a lot of monuments, and there's no way I would ever bid on that. I don't know. I think I like this better. I think it's it's neither here nor there really, but that is sort of the main difference. So anyway, that is Razzia. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.